Hi, Chris Addy, 24. Hopefully this is going to be a weekly log of my 26-week cut down to the BNBF Northeast. This is going to be my first competition, so we'll see how this cut goes. I've got my team at 3DMJ, my coach Jeff Alberts to help me, so hopefully it's going to be pretty smooth sailing all the way down. I've just come off a 2-year bulk, which has meant in the last 8 months I've been working my calories up. I started off at about 3,500 in February, and by last week I was up at 5,000 a day. So that's just given me a good chance so that I've got more room to move on this cut down. So I've just started my cut this week. It's basically the end of my week. It's gone pretty well. I've been dropped down to 4,000 calories a day, still well over the what you should normally be on to lose weight, but obviously I have spent that time getting myself up to 5,000. Just before I came off this, my macronutrient breakdown was 660 grams of carbs, 230 grams of protein, and 160 grams of fat. Down at the 4,000, I'm now at 100 grams of fat, 525 grams of carbs, and 250 grams of protein. My training before was 6 days a week. I was running push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs. So quite a high volume, high intensity. I was running power on one half the week and hypertrophy on the other. Because I'm now in a deficit, that's been cut down to 4 training sessions a week. I'm now running upper body, lower body. So I've got upper body and lower body power in the week, and upper body, lower body hypertrophy at the end of the week. I've also got 2 cardio sessions in a week at the minute, and then we'll see how that progresses into the future. Hopefully you're going to be able to follow these logs, and I'll be talking about what I'm going through, both emotionally and in my training. As in this week, the volume has been a little bit too high for this first week, and I haven't been feeling too great, being exhausted all the time, especially on the lower calories. So we've now moved that down to 3 sets per exercise, and hopefully that's going to be good for the future. Cardio wise, with the 2 sessions, each is 300 calorie burns at a time, so we're not looking for any specific timing during this. I can go anything from 30 minutes to an hour, doesn't really matter. It's all about getting that 300 calorie burn in, and because we're tracking what I'm eating so closely, how much exercise I'm doing, hopefully we should be able to monitor and limit my weight loss to about 1.3 pounds per week. Obviously with cutting down for sure, I'm trying to keep as much muscle as possible, so I don't want to cut too quickly because my body will start eating up that muscle. But obviously I don't want to cut too slowly, else I won't make the shape I want for the show. So it works out to about 1.3 pounds per week. Obviously this first week I lost 2.5 kilos, which is about 6 pounds. You've got to go that first week, it's always going to be water weight, whether you're on any of these fad diets or you're on a more healthier diet. You're always going to have that initial drop. My heaviest weigh-in was about 2 weeks ago, and it was at 109.8 kilos. With that 2.5 kilo drop, I'm about 107.1 at the minute. That's what I weighed in this morning, and I'm looking to drop down to between 91 to 92 for the show. As we get further on into the cut, I'll be including probably a few videos of my training, not too much. I want to keep these videos as short as I can. I don't like sitting there watching a 20-minute video to get 5 minutes worth of information, so I'll kind of keep them as short as possible. Also going to be looking, maybe add a few topics in there that I think are relevant at the time. And then as we get further into it, I'll be posting some progression photos. Obviously not the slimmest at the minute, so we'll leave that till I'm probably at least at week 12, when I'll be a lot leaner, and then you'll obviously see the progression from week 12 all the way through to week 26, and at week 26 I'll put up my initial starting photos and you can have a laugh at them. So if you want to subscribe, then just click the button. And yeah, glad to have you on board to follow me.